Hey, you bastard.
Make sure to swallow. I'm awesome.
What up, SuperViewers? I'm Brian Alex Clark.
And I'm Mark Conway.
And this is the SuperView, where we watch and react to the trailers that have been very popular on our show by our trailers because we're reintroducing this brother.
And that's not all we're gonna do. I stole his thunder.
I feel like
what
you're
up?
ruining that for me now. Anyway, we're reintroducing Mark to the channel just to reacquaint everyone with the beautifulness that Conway, Mark was. And no longer is.
Oh, that just hurt.
Like
I lost
Kiefer Sutherland. He thinks he doesn't want to be in the reboot of 24. We don't want him in the reboot of 24. Go back to being season 5 Kiefer Sutherland father. Seriously.
Oh!
Today we are watching Dangal.
Nice!
And I'm in play.
I'm excited. Play.
Hide that boner. Disney.
Okay. Disney orgasm.
A Disney movie. Disgusting.
I know. I'm
You liked Mustafa died, didn't you? It just activated closed caption. This is an interesting one that we will revisit later. I'm actually really interested in your reaction to this trailer.
गलत मत समझ मैंने गीता और बबीता दोनों ही बहुत प्यारी हैं पर मेरा जो सपना है ना सिर्फ छोरा ही पूरा कर सके
देखो ना भाई साहब कितनी बुरी तरह से मारे हैं सुझा दिया है मार के
क्यों मारा
मैंने ना मारा था गीता बबीता ने मारा है
Nice.
शुरुआत इन्ना करी थी पापा मना को कह रहा था बबीता ने कमी नहीं हम ना भी तकलीफ हो
Good for you. Kick their ass.
ये सोच के होता है कि छोरा होता तो देश के लिए कुश्ती में गोल्ड लाता वो बात मेरी समझ में ना आई कि गोल्ड तो गोल्ड होता है छोरा लावे या छोरी और वो चीज जो पहलवानी से इनका ध्यान हटावेगी मैं उसने हटा दूंगा
Bam. Nice.
अब तक करूंगा
Nice.
एक बात हमेशा याद रखना बेटा अगर सिल्वर जीती तो आज नहीं तो कल लोग तन्ने भूल
It's a much better version of She's the Man.
गोल्ड जीती तो मिसाल बन जाएगी
I don't know if she's the man.
और मिसालें दी जाती हैं बेटा
Especially now that Channing Tatum is Channing Tatum. Can't find those nose, brother. Also, I need to tell you the story of how that movie came to be the script.
Nice. This I'm very interested in seeing. Whoa. That's a big dude. Big back. Bam.
The father.
हमारी चोरियां चोरों से कम है के
Nope. Wow, that's interesting. I like that.
I want your unfiltered thoughts on that.
My unfiltered thoughts on that?
Well, I've had thoughts before already.
It's really interesting, especially considering it's based on a true story. I kind of got to give it to some respect that it's based on a true story. I've seen this concept before, of a female pretending to be a male. Excuse me, to be in a certain position and everything else. I mean, that goes back to Shakespeare. As You Like It, everything else had that same concept. So it's always a good theme. So, but I've seen the concept before. It's not exactly an original concept, but it is based on a true story, so I appreciate that.
To be honest, I haven't even considered the idea that they could be pretending to be a different gender. I just thought wrestling.
No, they were clearly pretending to be a different gender because they cut their hair and everything else, and they're dressed in more masculine clothing.
Please tell in the comments if you've watched this far. But my one reaction, because I had watched with my daughter, was that dude is like superimposing in a major way his dreams. Like that to an unhealthy degree. That was my only real thought on it.
But it's also.
But it was real.
And it's also not an original story. I mean, that's happened so much, so much in throughout history of a parent imposing their views onto the children, or he probably didn't do as much stuff as he wanted to do in life, and he's trying to live vicariously through his children. I mean, it's not an original thing, that happens all the time. It's shitty that happens, that that you can't let your children decide for you, but maybe they love wrestling. Maybe they love it. They seem to enjoy it.
Argued that I'm superimposing my love of movies on Maddie by doing the channel.
If
you want to get it to an nth degree.
And that's what my unfiltered version of that particular trailer is. It's interesting. I'd definitely be down to see the movie.
I honestly hadn't even thought about them pretending to be men, because I was thinking about the father-to-daughter dynamic.
And they're good themes. And actually, to be perfectly honest, it looks a tiny bit darker than Disney normally does, and I kind of like that. I kind of like giving something a little bit more real. Maybe it's because it's a Disney presents something through a different country that they can kind of get away with it. I mean, Disney has a subsidiary company where they make all their R-rated movies. There's another. Disney owns a separate studio.
We will talk about that after we stop rolling, because that's insanely.
I will look it up for you.
I did like that in the trailer. It had the daughters like, and then the father comes like, ugh. Like, it's actually dynamic. No, it could totally be like a, thank you, Daddy. Like, this is a great thing to have us do. Disney, Frozen, blah blah blah, happy ending.
When something's based on a true story and everything else, I'm like, at least it's important to me to try to stay as close to the truth as possible. It's a really interesting balance. You have to tell the story and give respect to the story as much as you can, but you also have to make it a good fucking movie, which is sometimes hard, because sometimes good true movies don't want you to be fucking. Shut up. Sometimes good movies, or sometimes true stories do contain a lot of mundane things, and you got to kind of filter those out because they don't really work in a movie. I mean, even The Wolf of Wall Street and everything else. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that are true in that, but some of the characters are even Jordan Belfort, the real guy. He said, like, the guy who plays Donnie, by Jonah Hill, and everything else. His character is actually like a combination of like 3 different people, and even Jordan's has even said it's actually probably what I did was even worse than what's even done in the movie, which is funny as fuck. It was an interview and he said it's like, yeah, some guys did something at my bachelor party that was so disgusting and depraved, it disgusted me, 10 other guys, and the 3 other prostitutes that were there were disgusted by it. Like, and he's like, and then the guy at the interview was like, "Can you say it?" He's like, "I cannot say it. I cannot tell that story on television."
All right, we're gonna end
please.
The next 60 seconds, but I do have to say, the woman that played his wife that he broke up with, the original one, who was the mother of How I Met Your Mother. This is in my brain because I'm rewatching How I Met Your Mother. When that movie was coming out and the season was happening, like, multiple people came up to me like, "Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street? It's so fucking good." And they were looking at her and didn't realize it was her.
That sucks.
No, that's great.
Completion.
I've been Brian Ausclaig. This is a lot longer than I expected. Zing!
I've been Mark Conway. We'll see you later.
This was SuperView.
Please subscribe.
Keep at it, SuperViewers. Ice cream.